What the? Former NCAA and U.S. amateur champion Bryson DeChambeau has switched his putting stroke. Check out the side saddle putt, the same one made famous by Sam Snead in the 1960s. A little different though. DeChambeau gripping the club with his right while holding on to his forearm with his left. What's up with the change, Scott?
Well, Bryson DeChambeau went to SMU, and he's a physics major, and he's all about science. Here's a few examples, because he's the guy that will be around for a while.
Okay.
I would be shocked if for the next 10 years he's not living in the top 50 in the world. Won the U.S. Amateur, played well enough to make the cut low amateur at the Masters. This guy has every single iron 37 inches long, same length, which no one has ever done that ever. Mo Norman, that's more of a natural golf concept. He also puts his golf balls in Epsom salt and water, and if the ball doesn't float in the middle of the jar, he discards the ball. And he believes that only about 7 of a dozen set really pass the test.
How does that help?
So he just chucks it. It's out of physics. He feels like the ball is then fully balanced. He doesn't have to pay for golf balls. But yeah, and also he constructed his putter, so now he's constructed his stroke. One difference, you alluded to Sam Snead having that putting stroke in the 60s.
Right.
He reached his 50s, and then he contended in a few major championships as late as 1973. He was in his 60s. Back then, the USGA did not have a violation if the stroke was between your legs. That's where Snead did it.
Okay.
In 2010, KJ Choi, most notable golfer, had it like this as well, where the putter, it's basically if you switch the grip 90 degrees, and then the putter head is that. But you have to have the shaft and the putter head outside of either foot. This guy is going to be one of the more interesting dudes because he's basically Phil Mickelson who can back up the science.
Is that right? Okay.
In terms of personality, he's going to be quirky. I mentioned the Epsom salt with the water. He has about 15 different things that he does for his game where he applies different matters of science that other golfers wouldn't want to even touch if they were offered the opportunity.
If that's your thing and it works, hey, nobody can really get on you about it if you produce out there on the court.